for now, just focus on what I'm explaining. Okay, so initially the data agents and claims, this is going to be JSON files which is coming into this blob storage, and these three are CSV files which is coming into this blob storage. This container is bronze container, and then all this, the pipeline is going to run and convert all this into a single format which is going to be Parquet, okay, into the silver layer. Okay, and after the silver layer it goes to gold layer, and here all the data is in PostgreSQL in this form of tables. Okay, in the form of tables it will be. Okay, so this becomes gold layer where we have table format. Okay, there might be multiple transformations, so the transformation part, how to handle and how different scenarios can be asked in a project, that I will cover in the gold video sections. Okay, here I'm just making it simple so that you are able to understand, and all the different tools that we are going to use in this particular project, that also I've explained very nicely in the subsequent chapters. So don't worry, all Azure, everything, all the details you'll get. Okay, so while explaining, what you can say is there are multiple sources. Okay, source 1, source 2, source 3. The data is coming via API call, you can say. From source 1, API call is putting the data in JSON format, and API call is putting the data in CSV format. So all this is happening. Okay, and there is again one more pipeline here which does this. Okay, if you are showing your experience of 2 to 3 years, then you can say that this is what I am testing and this is a different team who is testing. Okay, different team is sending the data here directly into the bronze, and from bronze to silver and gold, this is my part of testing. Okay, but if you are showing, say for example, experience more than 5 years, so what you can say is this API testing also, this API call testing, so testing of this data, this one also I am doing it, testing of this API data, this API versus this. Say for example, I get a API data here, comparing this data with this JSON, this also I'm doing. Okay, and API CSV and with this CSV, so this also I'm comparing. So in the pandas and Spark chapters, how to read API data also I have covered. Okay, so we'll go through that chapter to add on more points to this particular project. Okay, so this is at a high level project architecture. So this project architecture I have covered. So when you log in into the website here, if you see docs plus code Azure Insurance Project, so if you download this particular folder, all the data is available. So if you see all these data, pandas framework, Spark framework, test environment, this is virtual environment created, the SQLs that are there in Postgres, the SQLs, those SQLs are there, which I have explained in the subsequent chapter. So this document file and this zip this Excel file, these two are also there in this particular zip folder. This is the zip folder that I've uploaded here. So you see the document folder, this is the business requirement document. All this requirement from source to targets, blob storage, all this, if you see, all this